Drill 12. Power on and power off. To gain maximum efficiency, encourage the swimmer to apply power in the propulsive phase, whilst either using power on or off, or repeating the words slow and fast while swimming. A slow, strong catch, fast propulsion are necessary. Maintain the precision of the hand entry during the stroke.
Revolved downward facing dog. Begin in the spinal neutral presser position, hands directly under the shoulders, weight pushing slightly back through the heels. Leading with the hips, take the hips as high as possible. The swimmer must attempt to push their chest towards their thighs, heels towards the floor. While maintaining high hips, reach with a hand to the outside of the opposite ankle. While using the ankle support, rotate the spine as far as possible to the same side. Do not twist the hips during this movement. The hips are maintained high and square to the floor.
Suicide chair streamline. The trailing leg is raised to the rear with the lower leg resting against the bench. The knee of the trailing leg is placed directly alongside the bench. The leading leg steps through to the outside of the hand on the same side. To increase the intensity of the stretch, the swimmer raises the trunk upright with arms being placed overhead into streamline.
Arabesque. With the swimmer's spine in neutral, shoulders, hips and head facing forward. The swimmer then adopts a single leg stance with a foot flex placed directly under the knee. The swimmer begins the movement by hinging at the hips, so the trunk drops forward while simultaneously taking the unsupported leg behind them. The unsupported leg is pushed to the rear, leading with the heel. The shoulders and hips must be aligned and forward facing throughout the movement. Hollow body hold, reverse pull. The swimmer begins this exercise by bringing their legs together. Following on from this, the swimmer adopts a strong pelvic neutral position. This can be seen with the arch of the lower back being pushed towards the floor. The shoulder blades are slid back and down the spine into a strong scapular neutral position. The arms are then raised towards the ceiling while holding onto a band. The elbows are fixed at a position which would reflect the same angle of the catch of a freestyle stroke. The arms are then lowered one at a time to the floor to complete the exercise. Football supine trunk rotations. With the swimmer in a supine position facing down towards the ground, a football is positioned under the hips. The legs are extended straight back, with the swimmer pushing back through the heels. The feet are anchored in place either by wall bars or can be held by another swimmer or coach. The hips adopt a pelvic neutral position with the lower back flat. The shoulders are stacked in line with the hips. The trunk is then rotated from side to side. This exercise can be regressed by using a bench rather than a football, Also, the football or bench can be moved further up the hips and even onto the swimmer's stomach. The swimmer can also further regress this exercise by not rotating from side to side, but holding a static position.